Welcome back to the garage. We're here to make some more progress, and what we're trying to get accomplished in this video is to weld on the new V-band flanges to the exhaust side, because we have the other side of this flange already welded to the headers. So pretty much we gotta get it to connect, and the headers are bolted in. The exhaust is still dangling under the car, so let's go ahead and fix it. Let's get that all buttoned up. So the game plan here is going to be take the exhaust, mark it, pull it off, chop the old ones on, right? Or chop the old ones off. We're going to take that, put it back onto the car underneath there. We're going to take the old V-bands. We're going to probably crank up the welder, string it underneath the car. That way we can basically put it where we need it, tag it in place real good, carefully pull it off, pull it out, bring it over here to the welding station, weld it on up, and then we just install it, and then bada bing, bada boom, we've completed our exhaust system with our new V-band flanges for our new headers. So let's get after it. The stainless pipe under there is pretty much like purpling and bluing, so let's not use black. Let's use something we might be able to see. Shucks, this is like right at the... Alright, so tailpipes, let's see if we can actually unhook these guys. This guy off. There it goes. Oh. All right, this go-kart could be used for something. So got it up here, and we kind of go to our marks, and we'll just go get my bandsaw plugged in. Bandsaw over there. Ship, ship. All right, so the idea is we're gonna take this guy and just we'll slide on here. Probably gonna need some taps of encouragement to go. All right, so got the flanges kind of hammered on. As you can tell, it's not welded, not yet. So the idea is we're going to leave this a little loose. We're going to take this, bolt it back up into the car, kind of attach it with some clamps, and with the clamps attached, I'll string out the welder to give it a couple zaps, tack it, hold it in its place, and with it held in place, I will then be able to weld it all the way out. So that's the game plan. Let's peel this guy off. Ooh, side two. Oh, much better, right? All right. So I don't want to have to explain why I got a pink shirt on now. It's all of a sudden the next day, because I guess I just started trying to find it. Anyways, and I got some new lens covers for the GoPro, so I look nice and crispy, looking better. Don't look fuzzy, no spots or something, which the old ones, we were just waiting for Amazon to drop them off. So let's go ahead, get that bolted back up. The flanges are not welded yet. that's what we're doing right now. Got our new V-Man clamps. Pop that off. We will move this guy over and around. Same with this one. Because this one kind of meets up. This one seems like it's short. Alright, we got this guy. Get nice. Looks like it's coupled. Feels nice and tight in there. So we're going to cinch this down. You can see that well enough, but there's a little bit of a disconnect here. But maybe it may. Oh, snap. Oh, shit. Alright. This is tight. Yep, this side's gonna have to be refabbed. That's just all it is to it. Alright, so obviously center line's a little off. It can be picked up, but it kind of gets put under stress. So since we have that one already kind of bolted up, I'm gonna get the welder out, zap that one into well, probably shouldn't actually. I think we're going to have to take this off and take them both off because I want to be able to tack weld them with them both connected. And so we'll take that guy off. We're going to end up cutting this segment off. I'm going to go look in my little stockpile of pipe, see if I can't get a new one, and that way we can kind of relax that fit a bit. All right, so now I got a little pup piece because we cut this guy off, shortened it. I made this a little longer than the original piece that I had cut off. So that way, when it goes on to here, it's I have that one, it closes the gap. Two, we'll need a little bit that kind of goes into that little flange because it's got a little socket. And cross my fingers, that was enough. But if not, hey, we can always take some material away. And if I take too much away, there's like 2 sticks of it over there. So we can try. Well, never had this problem before, but my pipe was too long. By about that much, so. So we got a bunch of good tacks here so that our pipe hopefully doesn't go anywhere. Take away all the little supports here. We just need to pop that guy. Time to get that guy over to the weld station. A little bit of a gap that we need to fill in, but overall, ready to go. I went to go get the GoPro, a new battery, and then I walked out and then walked back in the garage and decided to open the door because I seen how like smoky and unventilated this place was. So I think I warped them. The irony in all this is that we got new headers because those flanges got warped. And now in creating the new exhaust, maybe I warped them. All right, let's see how bad this screwed this up. Okay. That guy. It's not bad. There's the new exhaust. I say exhaust, but really it's the new headers, and our old exhaust made it to the new headers. So let's go ahead and crank this thing up. All right. We'll put those on later. Oh. Okay. Gauges on. Oh. Yeah. Exhaust is all hooked up. Car's running. Sounds the same. Doesn't sound any different. Don't think it would sound any different. But that's gonna pretty much call it a day, I guess you could say. I shipped off my drive shaft back to the drive shaft shop. I think they're gonna rebuild that one, shorten it, so that it has a better fit onto the car. And so then basically after we get that back, we will put the drive shaft back on, and then I'll get those other pieces of exhaust put back on the car. I don't want to do that if I have to possibly drop the exhaust to be able to torque down the bolts that go to the back of the transmission. So we're going to kind of leave this as it sits. Call that mission accomplished. The flanges, they hooked right on up, tightened right on down. So I'm gonna call them good for right now. And yeah, so I think everything is good. So might have to drop the exhaust to be able to torque down the drive shaft to the transmission, because the H pipe is like real close to that flange. Anyways, I'm gonna call that a day, call it an evening. I will see you guys later. Leave a like, drop a comment. I am reading comments and responding to comments as best I can. And if you're new here, why don't you think about subscribing? I will see you guys later.